Hello everyone, I've been raising quails for quite some time now, almost a year. And for the most part, they consistently laid eggs every single day without fail, which was really encouraging and I really wanted to make a business out of it. However, there was one significant downside. The feed I was using was quite expensive. To maintain steady egg production, I've been mixing two different feeds. One is a 19% protein chicken layer feed, and the other is a 30% protein game layer feed. Both of these feeds cost about $24 each, so balancing their nutrition content while managing the cost made the whole process a bit more complicated and costly than I initially expected. So when I heard about Game Layer, supposedly designed specifically for game birds to lay their eggs, and it claims to provide everything they need so that it's the only feed you have to give them for that, I thought, why not give it a shot? It sounded like a simpler and potentially more cost-effective solution. But everything started slowing down. The egg production within the first week had already slowed and was giving a lot less eggs. And by week 3, I wasn't getting any eggs at all. But I thought, quails are creatures of habit. They're bound to stop laying eggs if you change their food. It's probably just an adjustment period. So they just need a little bit of time to adjust to their new routine and to the new feed. That can take up to a couple weeks, so I wasn't too worried about it. I waited a whole 3 weeks, so I knew something was wrong, especially with this feed. That's when I decided enough was enough. This feed, even though it's marketed for game birds, it's clearly not working. It clearly lacks something essential for my quails to lay eggs. It's really frustrating because I went 6 weeks without eggs and the label promised that they would be laying. But the reality was different. I hadn't been collecting eggs for 6 weeks, so I switched back to my original mix. And in less than 1 week, some eggs were already starting to come back. Nowhere near close to my original amount, but the fact that it only took a week to switch showed that my original feed was working a lot better than that game bird feed. This experience really drove home for me how sensitive quails are to their diet, and how crucial it is to really understand what's in your feed, not just rely on what the label says. It taught me an important lesson. Sometimes the best products on the market isn't necessarily what's best for your birds. You really have to listen and watch to see what your birds react to and how they do, especially after you switch something in their routine. Those eggs are a perfect indicator. If you're getting them every single day, you're doing something right, and if they stop out of nowhere, then you're doing something very wrong. So I hope you guys learned something from my experience, and have a wonderful day. Subscribe for more quail videos, and I'll see you in the next one.